Welcome everybody to my channel once again. I am MindProv and I'm just doing my weekly update for my ant colonies, right? So this is the fifth journal. Yeah, let's get right to it. So this is my Pheidole Rhea colony. Look at those giant mayors over there. They are doing good. I started feeding them just seeds just to kind of slow their growth down a little bit. Look at those giant mayors, man. Cool. Very cool looking. So yeah, I just started feeding them seeds just to kind of slow down their growth a little bit, which is why you see so many seed storage here. They still got some seeds in the outward that they're working on, right? But as you can see with all the seed husk, they have been working on it. So, I mean, they still got a bunch of brood. They still got a bunch of brood and all of this, right? So, they're doing very good, very good. Ooh, is that something I need to be concerned about? The way they're chewing on that? I'll have to look into that. Alright, so that's my Pheidole Rhea colony. Now, my next colony that I'm gonna show is my Honeypots. So these guys have also been growing really fucking quickly. Excuse my language. But they kind of surprised me a little bit with their growth, right? Because they started slow. This is a little hard to take off for some reason. They started slow, so I thought they were gonna maintain that growth, but nope. They've been growing really fast. So this is how it looks. They got a lot of pots down there with more forming actually. They got some more pots over there. There's the queen with a bunch of eggs. So one thing I like about this ant, besides the pots of course, is how they separate their brood by stages. You know, next to the queens you got the you got all the eggs. And some larvae actually too. Over here's a lot of larvae. And then down here it's all the pupae, who are more like cocoons. Anyhow, they're doing really good. I'm already looking into the next home that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna be looking into getting them a Tar Heel. Whoa, what's that pot doing? It's just falling. What are you doing, man? You guys see that? Oh no, she latched on. She's good. But yeah, I'm looking into getting them a Tar Heel nucleus, which is like the next step after the fortress, and just going from there, right? So let me put these guys back. Sorry, I'm gonna have to push this down a little bit so I can use my hands. Okay, there we go. So as you guys can see from the cocoon casings they got there, yeah, they every week they keep growing more and more. So it's gonna be interesting to keep an eye on them. So this colony right here, damn, they kind of exploded actually. This is my Pheidole Obstupinosa. They got a lot. Wait, yeah, they got a lot of eggs, cocoons, larvae, pupae. Damn, are those all eggs? All those little dots? Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I mean they're doing really good. I'm not sure how big these colonies get, or if they get as big as the Pheidole Rhea. These guys, the Obstupinosa, they had a slow start, you know, compared to the Rhea, right? I was actually worried about them a little bit. So it's nice to see this, you know. For a while they just weren't growing, you know, so this is very nice to see. I just don't know how big they get, because if they get as big as the Rhea, I might have to think about finding a new place for them to live. But that's my Pheidole Obstupinosa. If you don't mind, just give me a second here because I got it. Top them off when it comes to the water. Okay, here we go. Let's see. There we go. You know, they got some nice looking mayors there, but compared to the Pheidole Rhea, for example, not that big. That one must have just hatched recently. Still nice and fresh. All right, let me put these guys back. Because of all the stuff that all the brood they got, they're definitely picking up in terms of hunger. And while I'm at it here, let me just put back the cover for the Pheidole Rhea. I definitely should take a look into that. What you call it? The Pheidole Rhea chewing that connecting port there. Definitely got to take a look into that. It's a little concerning. Now my other colonies. Okay, so here we got the, excuse me, Harpagnothers Venator. They are doing very good. We got some cocoons, larvae. Let me see if I can see. We got some larvae. These larvae eat a lot, you know, surprisingly. Cocoons, some eggs in there. Unfortunately, you know, they had 7 cocoons in total, because you see where that ant is in that little hole right there, the connecting port. There's 2 more cocoons in there, right? And there were 6 in total out here. Well, that will make 8 then, not 7. And unfortunately, one of them didn't make it. You know, I can tell it wasn't gonna make it just because, you know, yesterday I saw them carrying the cocoon to like this little area here, which is kind of like the dumping site. And then this morning I just found it out in the outworld. So I don't know what happened to the cocoon. Maybe it got disease or something happened, but yeah. So, you know, this colony is doing very well. No concerns with them. They're eating, they're doing very good. And they're managing well with the cold, to be honest. Because I'm definitely keeping them warm right now with the heating cable. They also had a heating pad, which I'll show you in a little bit. Right here, see the heating pad? And we had also like a little ceramic heating device here, you know, just pointed at them, right? Because it's really cold right now, and they're my favorite one, and I don't want nothing to happen to them. Now this colony is the Pogonomorphix badius. I mean, they used to have 3 workers. They lost 2. Now there's only 1. They got 2 larvas. They're not really growing, but regardless, I'm not giving up on them. You know, I'm gonna have them there until hopefully they grow. Okay, so this is my Mesobarbarus. They are doing very good. They have some pupae. One thing though that I notice is they don't have eggs, right? So I also started noticing that they have not been coming into the outworld as much. So what I'm thinking is that because of the cold snap that we've been dealing with over here, these guys kind of just enter hibernation mode, you know? Let me just top them off with the water. There we go. Put them here. Put them back. And then put these guys back. Hopefully, I see some successes with my colonies. You know, I gotta organize this heating cable just right. There we go. There we go. Oops. I mean, I'm gonna have to use both my hands for this one. I like to tuck it down here, tuck it under here, and then yeah. The reason I put the scissor in there is just so I can kind of just hold it down against the glass a little bit. But I mean, yeah, my colonies are doing really good, you know. So I guess I moved these guys too much because they kind of riled up a little bit. But yeah, no, these guys are growing quick, even with the seeds. So I'm a little concerned. These guys are growing quickly too. But next time, hopefully, you know, coming soon, I will get me my new nests and just give these guys some extra spaces, right? I mean, I got a bunch of mini harves and some other one here, you know, but those are more for like founding colonies. I'm not really, don't really want to use them for like expanding, because then it's just space-wise, it's not the best, right? Anyhow, that's all for my colonies, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.